Hey guys, I'm Chef Joel Gamron, and it's game day season, which I'm really stoked about. But game day season always comes surrounded with this pressure to eat really unhealthy, heavy foods. And I'm eating way better for the new year. So for me, as a chef, I wanted to create a game day wing that brought all the love, all the indulgence that you want, without feeling bad about it. So this is my Jazz Apple Korean game day wings. You're not gonna wanna miss this one. First, we gotta prepare these wings to go into the air fryer. You can also just use a normal oven. I'm gonna add a big pinch of salt over these wings. You can add some pepper if you wanna give it a little bit of a kick. This is actual baking powder. I'm just gonna take a tablespoon, and these are gonna kind of dry out the wings in a really interesting way and give them this crust. And you really wanna mix it well. You wanna make sure that baking powder hits every wing. If you have an oven and you're not air frying, go to about 425 degrees. If you have an air fryer, hit it to about 400 degrees. Air fryers run a little bit hotter. Cool, make sure there's like lots of space around them just so they have room to breathe. All right, so these are gonna air fry for about 20 minutes. By the way, maybe halfway through, give them a toss if you want. Just makes it a little bit more even. But we're gonna start the sauce. What I'm gonna start by doing is I'm actually gonna juice the Jazz apples. I'm going after their juice. Take about 4 apples here and just knob off the ends. If you wanna make juice and you don't have a juicer, that's how you do it. Grab about a half a cup of water right over it and give it a blitz. Beautiful. And you don't want to use just any apple. I mean, really, Jazz Apple has this kind of uniquely tangy flavor to it, which is really going to complement these wings. Over a high heat, grab a saucepan, strain it over the top, and just take your whole Jazz Apple mixture right into the strainer. This is gonna catch all the pulp, all the kind of bits you don't want, and the juice is gonna fall to the bottom. But don't worry, we're using the pulp because it's good too. And I'm just kind of pressing it through the sieve. And now I'm gonna add just a little bit of honey, about 2 tablespoons or so. All right, I'm gonna let this reduce for about 10 minutes or until the whole mixture is kind of down by half. What I like to do is just cut little coins of the ginger and just lay it flat, put my knife right on top. And then I've got my garlic, knife on top. Finer the better here. You want to get almost paste-like with this garlic and ginger because you kind of want this to just fall in between all the little nooks and crannies of the wings. So I'm going to go in with my garlic and ginger and then about 1/3 cup of soy sauce. And again, we reduce by half. This is exactly where I want it to be. I'm just at this point going to take gochujang, which is a Korean chili paste. I'm going to go with about a teaspoon in here, not too much. Give that a good whisk. All right. We'll go with about half of this glaze right into a big bowl. And I'm gonna put the rest of the glaze right in there. This is gonna be a dipping sauce. We left all that amazing Jazz Apple kind of pulp to the side. So I'm just gonna take about 1/4 cup of this right into the sauce. And that's just gonna add a little bit of body in a really healthy way to thicken a sauce on the fly. The chicken just finished up, so check this out. Woo! Crispy, golden. Give this whole thing a good toss. Look at that. You can hear them just clink around in the bowl. Those look glazed, delicious, shiny, exactly what I was picturing. A little bit of that over the top. Beautiful. So just a little bit of crushed peanuts right over the top. You don't need too much, just enough so you have one when you bite in. Fresh Jazz Apple will offset everything. And you guys, listen, there's a lot of wings out there to feel guilty about. This is not one of them. So there you have it, guys. A little bit of a twist with the Korean, but really what brings it home is the Jazz Apple. And for more healthful recipes, head to jazzapple.com. You'll also be able to locate where you can find the nearest Jazz Apple near you. And make sure to share your wings on social media. Hashtag JazzGameDayWings. And leading up to the Super Bowl, we're actually hosting our very own Game Day Wings virtual event. You're not gonna wanna miss it. There will be tons of prizes, and of course, I'll be there leading you through.